give me that sunshine.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Hannah Heath like the candy bar, and today's video is going to be a little bit more of a vlog style video. I had this idea when I was recently on vacation with family, because even though I was having a lot of fun, me and my family went to Branson, Missouri, and I'd never been there before, but the whole time I felt like I was kind of off track, and I think I felt that way for like the last month or so. I thought it would be really fun to do kind of like a follow me around for a week while I try to get myself back on track, physically, mentally, and spiritually. Today is Tuesday, August 6th. I think it's like probably 11:30ish in the morning. I woke up kind of late today. Does anyone else do that thing where your alarm goes off, but then like your half awake self decides that it's going to push the alarm for another 30 minutes and another 30 minutes? Because that's basically what I did today. So I went grocery shopping yesterday to kind of like restock my fridge. I recently moved into this apartment for the fall semester of my sophomore year. So my roommate isn't here yet, so I'm kind of living on my own for a little bit, and it's kind of lonely, being honest. It's kind of quiet. In the meantime, I did want to kind of use this time, I know it's Tuesday now, but use the rest of the week to kind of do things that I know help me to get back on track, and they may not be things that you necessarily do, but I love watching these kinds of videos. They always inspire and motivate me to get myself back on track, especially when I always like stumble upon these videos right when I'm feeling like a little unmotivated and kind of just like bleh. So I hope that this video can do that for you. I hope that maybe some things that I do to get back on track you might want to try out. I don't know. First things first, I need to kind of clean up my room a little bit. I need to make my bed. I read somewhere that like when you make your bed, it's actually like proven, like scientifically proven or something. That sounds scientific. It actually makes you feel more productive, and you actually get more done in your day just by simply making your bed, because that's like one thing that you can do and think like, okay, I did that, like I could do anything else. Sometimes it doesn't work for me, but I'm gonna make my bed and kind of just clean up my room a little bit, and then we're gonna go on to the next thing for the day. Okay, so now that I've kind of made my bed, cleaned up my room a little bit, I'm gonna sit down and try to write out a list of everything that I want to get done today, because I feel like when I physically write out a list of like, here's the things I want to do, I'm more likely to do them because I actually wrote them out, and I'm not just like saying in my head like, oh yeah, I'll go work out today. Like I actually write it down as if it's like an appointment or something with myself, if that makes sense. We're gonna run a couple errands before I'm going to go see my friend, and I'm so excited. It is hot, but I'm now, as you can tell, in my car, and I'm leaving to go talk to some like administrative people at my school about like fixing some coursework, or not coursework, fixing some courses that I want to take for the fall. And I also want to see about, we have these like, at the apartment complex I recently moved into, we have this like awning that you can pay, I guess, extra to get a parking spot for, so that way like in the wintertime whenever it snows a lot and it's icy, like at least your car will be covered. But I'm gonna go see how much it costs to do that. But if it's like $1 million, no thank you. Oh gosh, there's a guy who lives in my apartment complex. He's right outside. He probably thinks it's weird I'm talking to no one. It's fine, just act natural. This always happens, the same guy. Alright, we're gonna go, and I'll kind of take you along with me, show you where I'm going kind of, but I will talk with you soon. Okay, so I'm back in my car. I feel like this vlog is a series of me just getting in and out of my car and doing things. But I'm so excited. I just posted a special video that I filmed back in April. And it's been like sitting there for the longest time, but finally I like figured out the music situation and got it all worked out. It's a really special video, and it's weird having it out there because it's also a very vulnerable video because it's talking about heartbreak. And yeah, but everybody goes through it, and sometimes you have to have your heart broken for you to realize a lot of important things in life and for you to kind of figure out what you want and what you don't want. So good morning, guys. It is now the next day. I just got finished getting ready. Today, I'm really thinking that later on I want to go to the gym, and so I didn't want to have like a bunch of stuff all over my face. I just woke up recently. I made myself some breakfast, which I will show you some clips of that. I'm learning that with this new apartment, there's lots of things that I don't know yet, and like the stovetop I hadn't used yet. It's kind of lopsided, and so like my eggs were all uneven, and like it started to burn. It smelled awful, so breakfast was a little bit of a struggle for me today. And I took some time to read my Bible and kind of just like sit. Part of like getting back on track is doing things that you know are gonna help you to like be recentered. I don't know, just surrounding yourself with things that you know are gonna help you. Anytime I'm faced with something that I'm not sure how it's going to impact me or affect me, I always like ask myself like, is this gonna help you or is this gonna hurt you? If it's gonna hurt me, then I'm better off just like eliminating whatever it is. But if it's gonna help me, then yeah, like then give it a go, or read it or watch it or listen to it or whatever it may be that you might be inviting into your space and into your heart. Another thing that I like to do when I'm trying to get back on track is organize myself. So that means like planners, calendars, like writing down notes, writing down those lists that I talked about yesterday. It really helps me like keep all those thoughts just like somewhere, and I can like take them out of my head, put them on paper, and then like I have space for other things to think about. So I might do that before I go to the coffee shop, and I'll kind of show you how I do that. Since it's August, I wrote August in, and then I went ahead and put in like my workout days. So like on these days I do these specific areas of my body. I wouldn't write out the entire workout because that I'll just keep on my phone, but I went ahead and put in things that already happened this month and crossed out days that I already completed. But I like will put in like my work schedule as far as I know. And then like church and life group on Sundays happens every single Sunday. I went ahead and put in like a sorority work week that I'm about to start. Little things that I have coming up that I just want to keep in mind. And then a big thing I did was I just wrote out like my class schedule for these 2 weeks because this is when classes officially start for me. So yeah, that's all I have so far. Now we made it to the car. I think I'm gonna try to go to this coffee shop that I went to recently back in July. So I guess not that recently, but it was really cute. I just stopped in for a little bit with some friends, but I think I'm gonna go there, and I think I know how to get there. We're gonna try to get there without using the GPS because I literally use the GPS to get everywhere around here in Springfield, but we're gonna try. I have my infused water. So I made this last night. It's just limes, lemons, and a little bit of orange, so I'm gonna try to like drink that today because another goal of mine to get back on track is with drinking a lot of water. Whenever I struggle to get a lot of water in, it not only affects like my skin, I start to break out, but also I just feel really tired all the time and I don't have a lot of energy and just I feel sluggish. So back at my apartment now. I just got back from the gym. I have my recipe that I'm going to make, but it's like a turkey pasta, and I thought I would show you how I meal prep this particular meal, and I'll just kind of like fast forward it because it might be kind of boring. We're gonna get cooking, and I'm really hungry, so. all done making dinner. I feel so much better having that done. I have 3 more meals prepped and it feels really good to know that those are like done and I can just easily grab for them in the next couple days. But I have my dinner plate, which I don't know if it looks that appetizing on camera, but it's really, really good. And then I just have a big bowl of grapes. I'm gonna eat dinner, clean up the kitchen, and then probably take a shower and call it a night. But that will probably be the end of today. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Oh, this is going to fall. Please don't fall. Okay. Hello and good morning. Technically it's afternoon. I didn't actually start getting ready for my day until a little bit later in the morning, but I decided to take a shower, and a part of just like getting back on track for me is just taking care of my body and taking care of me and loving me. I know that sounds like super cliche and everything, but they always talk about how like love yourself, love your body and all that. But like for me, that not only means like eating better foods, which I did eat a pretty good breakfast this morning, and drinking lots more water and just really taking care of yourself. So that's basically what I did this morning. Now I'm just going to work a little bit on Beautifully Bold. I'm gonna do some reading because I'm actually meeting up with a friend of mine. We are actually going over a book right now. So the book that we're currently reading right now is called How Does Sanctification Work? You can see that? And it's by David Powlison. I already love this book so much. We're only like a few chapters in, so I'm really excited to read more of it, and I'm gonna be meeting up with her later. So that means before then, I'm going to kind of get myself organized today. And one way that I can do that is by using a planner. So last night after I got done meal prepping and everything, I ate dinner and I was kind of bored. So I wanted to go to like TJ Maxx or a place like that. So I was looking for a lotion, I was looking for a planner, and I needed some other things too for school coming up. And this particular one I got is actually a moleskin, and so it's like, I kind of splurged a little bit. I wanted to get like a really sturdy one. Actually, it wasn't even called a planner. It was called like the Moleskin Professional Notebook. And it's a notebook that's specifically designed for like project planning and goal setting and stuff like that, which is like right up my alley. There's no headings at all, so like you can kind of fill in what you want it to be. So if I wanted to make a to-do list over here, but then on this page I wanted it to be like, I don't know, my class schedule, maybe like some homework that I have. So this is gonna be like my best friend. I'm super excited about it. And I went and got this. And I actually picked up some lotion like I was talking about. I got the Dr. Teal's body lotion, and it smells amazing. Funny story, I actually didn't get that lotion from TJ Maxx. I went to Target. Guys, I have a story. It's story time. I don't even know if I really want to talk about this because it was so gross. I went into TJ Maxx and I was, like I said, I was looking for a lotion like this. And so I was in the lotion aisle and I'm like trying to smell all these, like taking off the caps and everything. And there happened to be this like woman who was standing next to me. Something smelled really bad. I didn't know if it was this lady because I mean like people have different like body odors and things, but I was just like, I don't know if it's her or not, but I'm just gonna walk away. So I walk around the corner, I'm in the second aisle. I'm like still smelling this smell. Like it smells awful. Like someone either threw up or worse. Trying to block out this awful smell. And I reached down to grab this particular bottle of lotion I wanted to smell. And I had to like take a step forward and I stepped in what was the source of the smell. So I look down and I'm like, please don't be what I think that is. I don't know if someone brought in like a dog or something. There was poop on the ground and I stepped in it. I was wearing these like sandals, so that was also awesome because my feet were pretty much like exposed. But I lift up the bottom of my shoe and I just see what I just stepped in. And then I look at the rest of the floor around me and there's like 5 or 6 piles of what I just stepped in. There might have been like 5 dogs in this TJ Maxx. I have no idea. And I also am just confused, why was I never looking at the ground? Like I never once looked at the ground. I don't know, I think just when you're shopping you don't expect that to be a problem. on the ground. It was so gross. Needless to say, I didn't get a lotion from TJ Maxx because at that point I was just over it. I had to like scrape off my shoe. I left TJ Maxx and I went to Target instead. But when I went to Target, I did find my lotion and my notebook. So I was happy, but also just really grossed out. That is my story time for today. Sometimes you have really awesome days, and then other days you step in poop at your local TJ Maxx. Good morning, guys. Today is Friday, August 9th, I think. I just got ready today and I'm actually about to head out to another coffee shop. Surprise, but I'm actually gonna go do some more work for Beautifully Bold, as well as continue to get myself organized. This whole week has just been me trying to sit down and get organized. That's another thing that I usually do when I'm trying to get back in the swing of things, is I like to actually get out of my apartment, my space, and just kind of go somewhere else and maybe get myself together there and then come back, and it's almost like a fresh start. Today my roommate moves in and I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to like have someone here because like I said, it's been kind of lonely. But I'm gonna be at a coffee shop, and then I actually work today for my job that I have here in Springfield. So my shift is at 5:30, so I'll actually have to come back before then and change out of this and get into my work clothes and then head to work. But that's basically my day today. I was actually just reading my devotional. I picked it up at the beginning of the year and it's called The Confident Woman Devotional, and it's by Joyce Myers. Love that lady. But I was flipping through some pages and I stumbled upon this particular page that I kind of wanted to share because it's been something that's kind of been heavy on my heart, and that is when you're feeling like you're kind of stuck in the past. So I'm just gonna read it and then we're gonna head to the coffee shop. It reads, "Let go of the past. It is because of the Lord's mercy and loving kindness that we are not consumed, because his tender compassions fail not. They are new every morning, great and abundant in your stability and faithfulness." We can find peace in the knowledge that God's compassion and kindness is new every morning, and that his faithfulness is abundant. God has provided a way for your past to have zero power over you, but it is up to you to receive his gracious gift of forgiveness, mercy, and a new beginning. Old things pass away. We have an opportunity for a new beginning. We become new spiritual clay for the Holy Spirit to work with. God makes arrangements for each of us to have a fresh start, but we must be willing to let go of the past and go on. Don't allow mistakes in your past to fester and threaten your future. And I just really love that because I struggle with that. I struggle with not holding on to the past or not thinking about it or not dwelling in it. And that's not what God wants for us. That's not what what our lives are intended to be, is to continuously dwell in the past. That's literally why Jesus Christ died on the cross for us, so that we could be forgiven for all of our past sins and mistakes. There's no reason to sit and dwell in them because it doesn't help you, and it kind of just leaves you stuck. So I've been really trying to remind myself of that. I really loved this particular devotion and I thought I would share it with you guys if that's something that maybe you're struggling with or have struggled with in the past. Sometimes it's not as easy as that, but I think like little by little, if you can continuously remind yourself to like look forward and keep pressing on and keep moving forward towards whatever your goals are in life, just know that there are better days ahead, there are better things coming your way, and you don't have to stay stuck in the past. Hi guys, so I'm back in my apartment now and I have someone very special that I want to introduce you to. Say hi! This is Presley, this is my roommate. She moved in today.
I'm exhausted, but I'm really excited.
She's been moving all day and I had to go to work at some point, so then her family was kind of helping her move in the rest of the way, but now I'm home. It's like 10 something. We're gonna organize and move around the furniture a little bit and kind of organize. I just said organize twice.
It's gonna be really organized.
We're gonna organize a lot. What are we doing?
We are going to organize.
Show you guys a little bit of how we do that, and it should be a lot of fun. Do you have anything else you want to say?
Wish us luck.
I'm so excited. Let's get organized. going?
We're going to a home goods store and a thrift shop and Walmart.
We're in the rug section. We're trying to find pillows, a rug. Oh, I love that rug. It's just not gonna love my bank account.
We still have the purple.
Yes, still have the purple. We're kind of sold on a color scheme of like neutrals, like creams, but then like, but then pops of color, like plants. Which I just saw the plants. Ashley just stole this card.
I did not steal it. I found it.
She found it, but took out all the things in it, and now she's taking it. So
There's only like 2 things. Okay.
before you're
How
stealing
many
it.
trees do we want?
Hi guys, it is currently Sunday evening. I didn't really get around to vlogging any footage today. Today is the last day for this vlog, for this Follow Me Around for a Week vlog, and it's been a week. It's been very fulfilling. There's been a lot of things that we've got done as far as like getting back on track. Yesterday was kind of crazy, as you probably saw, running around trying to get decorations and food and things for our kitchen and stuff. Today is Sunday. Technically it's still Sunday. We have a couple more hours before it's no longer Sunday. But I kind of wanted to end the vlog on a Sunday just because Sundays are my absolute favorite day of the week. I love Sundays. Today was such a good day. Even though I didn't film anything, it was so much fun. I did get up pretty early so that I could get ready, and I went to church. So good to see my church friends. And then I actually had like a leadership meeting that I went to, but technically we just went out to lunch and visited with each other, and then afterwards had the real meeting at one of my friends' houses, and that was really fun and gets me really excited for going into this school year. I'm going to be very much more involved like in my church and that kind of community, and I'm so excited and so blessed to be able to be a part of that and to see what happens and see how people can come to know God in their own way and grow deeper in their relationship with Him, relationship with others, and I'm so excited. So I'm very tired though, and then after that I had to head to my sorority work week. Tonight was the first meeting for our work week. I am in a sorority at my school. I'm part of Tri Delta, and so we kind of had to have a little sit-down meeting, kind of talk about expectations, but tomorrow work week officially starts. But I'm all home now, and as you can see, we have some decorations behind us, some cool lights. I'll definitely show you guys an updated version of our setup and how we did it, how we organized it. We still have to get a couch cover, so that's in the works. I'm probably just gonna change and shower and get in comfy clothes. I need to go to bed at a decent time because I have a big week ahead of me. Before I go, I did want to bring back out my little notebook that I've showed you guys before, and I kind of wanted to end the video with another thing that I do like to do when I'm trying to get back on track, and that is to kind of clearly write out my goals. And I can even do like a more in-depth video of how that I do that, how I set my goals, what kind of goals are we talking about, the details and all of that. But that is a great way to kind of get yourself organized and get yourself really thinking ahead of like where do I see myself in a day, where do I see myself in a week, what do I want to get done, what's like my long-term goals, because you can have those short-term goals, you can have those day-to-day things which greatly impact your long-term goals, but you do want to kind of think like ahead, like not even just like what do you want to accomplish, but like how do you want to feel, where do you see yourself? Do you see yourself more involved in school? Do you see yourself involved with like a community of people that you live with? What goals do you have for your health? Are you wanting to work out more? Are you wanting to eat better and things like that? Are you wanting to read more, strengthen your relationship with God more, like whatever it may be? Sometimes it's really important to actually write those things out, because if you don't, you'll kind of let them slide and kind of let those things go without really going full force at them. I really hope you enjoyed this week's worth of vlogs. I had a lot of fun filming it. I hope you had a wonderful day, and I will be talking with you guys soon. Always remember to stay beautifully bold.